English, and you're the whole fucking meal. No, it wasn't. It was not. Yes. Yeah, and I try to be as dispassionate about it as possible. If that sounds... Well, I think...
No, I mean, dude, I'm passionate about that shit.
I think that if you seem like you enjoy it or something like that, then you know, I don't know. I never heard him. He was laughing at me through half of it most of the time, and I was trying to get through to him. I had to put some pepper in the last two. I gave him 4 spanks, and the first 2 he laughed at me, and the last 2, I of course, this was no belt or nothing. This was my hand and no hand. Nothing was pulled down. They were like mechanical. The first 2, when I realized he was laughing, I realized I wasn't getting through, and so I put some pepper into the last 2, and so he did cry. But I wanted him to understand that this is fucking me not joking around. We're not wrestling. This is me trying to say, hey, you fucked up, like big time. Like I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, I didn't want to touch him, obviously. It's not my thing. I remember. My father was like he didn't think he was child abusing because of changes in definitions in his life, because he was considerably older than my mother. And if you look back at like movies made from his time, there was at least, like, you could give a bitch a slap that was your wife if you felt she had it coming to her or whatever. So my dad was like one of those guys. And so I tried not to ever be that kind of guy. My kid. Now, is that Thieves Guild?
See, I think that's only if there's a sorcerer, though. Because they're the only ones that have pets.
There's a set called the Eben set. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Please continue. I was trying to cut you off. We were doing our arguing before earlier, so I'm doing my cutting off.
Yeah, well, see, that don't make any sense, though, because there's...
My apologies. My apologies for cutting you off. I just wanted to apologize for cutting you off, though, during the information, because we were arguing a little bit, and it's not actually personal. That's why I wanted to apologize. No, I mean me and you. What we're talking about. To me, like I'm not taking. These are issues, not like I wouldn't recognize you in a crowd, so it's not like me versus you. These are just issues, and I just wanted to let you know I'm sorry for cutting you off. I've said some stuff and this and that, but I'm sorry if I was cutting you off and not allowing you a chance to retort. That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
He did not rape that chick.
No, nobody ever. None. Me and Bill Cosby are on the same par then, I guess, with like both of us have hit 0 that didn't want it. If you're saying that Bill Cosby was that, then me too. You know what I'm saying? Because I never fucking touched anybody who didn't want that shit. That's right. Well, there you go. Me and Bill are fucking outlaws and shit, I guess.
Well, yeah, they all want it, don't they?
The bitches, they get what they have coming to them, man. No, I'm just joking. I'm just saying, like, of course, you know what, that's something I never even, I tried it one time with, it was asked of me, of course, and because I actually don't even give a shit. Like, I don't care about that. I know today, if you have internet and you're a kid, you probably think that your girlfriend doesn't love you or she doesn't produce it, but for me, I never had too many chicks ask for it, but the one I did try, then she cried like, and I have like the perfect penis for such a thing. I feel like it's not no long dong silver or nothing like that. It's regular. And she like an inch in there, she didn't want it, and so I didn't need it. I was like, fuck this, you know what I mean? I don't know. Condoms? Yeah, I had a condom, of course. I always see, for me, I don't remember. This is so long.
Don't lie.
I doubt I had too many spares and shit. I don't know, man. It wouldn't be memorable that day in my life if some chick would just said, hey, I'm gonna try this. It didn't work out, okay? Other than that, I couldn't tell you what I ate lunch that day. I don't know. I do know that night some chick said, hey, let's try this, and it didn't work. So I said, okay. As I always would if the chick said this ain't working. Just like Bill. Just like Bill Cosby. It's me. Regardless what he ever did or didn't do, I'll tell you for sure I didn't want to, and I don't want to believe it. I do think he's one of the greatest comedians of all time. And hopefully, since he... Well, hopefully for the price he's paying, hopefully he's guilty for the price he's paying. Because if he's not, then he got a shazapped. It is not, like he got a big shaft. He's not guilty.
Like, hey, I straight up, as soon as they said that shit, my instant response was, they just need to leave that dude alone.
Mine too, because I love Bill Cosby. That's what I was trying to say, is like about race, white people love Bill Cosby. Like even racist white people, maybe not the most racist and shit, but like average white person who might have a racist thought or something, I don't think had anything problems with Bill Cosby. Sad that his name got fucking smeared, man. Not that I'm saying I'm racist, I'm just white. And I never had
you just said it. I heard you exactly say that.
I was just like, fuck black people, but I love Bill Cosby. Please don't let this be true. And then, you know, hopefully it's not. But what Bill paid, he's already paid the price. Doesn't matter if it's true at this point. Well, he might have got a big super shaft. There's no doubt. I don't know the details. You're right.
Oh, he did.
You said, do I know any of the facts? I don't know any. I didn't even know what the fucking supposed drug was. If they say red wine, then I'm agree with you immediately. Because that was always my fucking, like, helping man's hand. It's red wine. You know? So me and Bill did the same shit, and Bill ain't guilty. I heard it was like GHB or some shit. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Like, I don't know what it was. They make it sound like it was some zombie shit that he had. You know what I mean? They turn a bitch into a zombie for you. I don't know. I have no idea what it was.
Another try. Wait till you see what's coming next.
Actually, I was arguing with myself through about half that conversation because I know that the first part you kept saying you're not listening to me. I understand that. I think the only part we really had a difference on was Michael Jackson. Because I feel like him and Elvis both did the deed. They now are beloved. They're dead. That's what they have in common. And they're supremely talented. I might be. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying a fact and shit. I did. Oh, I guess I heard that story for so long I believed it. Do you think OJ's guilty? Do you think OJ's guilty? Because I want to find... Is this about race? Because I feel like most black people feel like OJ is not guilty and most white people do. And so I feel like
everybody I know thinks he did it.
That has to be about race. No, but don't you think it's about, do you not agree that OJ is about race? Because I feel like most black people think he's innocent, most white people think he's guilty.
I don't know anybody that thinks he's innocent. Like, nobody.
I know black people who say that he didn't do it. So I'm just like, I never heard a white guy say that, so that has to be about race. Because nobody really knows, nobody was there. No, I don't know. I don't know how big Ron. I was a little kid when that shit came out. I know, OJ. Wait, back up it. He was a monster. To OJ, like one of the greatest running backs of all time in professional football history. A league where monsters get dropped. Like, give me a break. OJ can defend it. Arthritic OJ was a fucking OJ is probably still not getting fucked with in prison right now. I agree that years in the league will pay their toll, but OJ was a fucking prime stallion specimen of a man, no matter what color he was. It's like you're just telling me a big Ron Goldman was something to worry about against a guy who knew he was fucking Secretariat his whole life. Give me a break. He's not worried about Ron Goldman. I think that a dude who not only was Secretariat, but made his league in a violent league and rose to the top.
No, he said Secretariat. The horse.
Secretariat, dude.
The racing horse.
The one who won the fucking Triple Crown specimen.
This is all but over.
No,
he's comparing OJ's football ability to that horse's horse running ability.
Secretariat made the top 5 on ESPN's. ESPN did the top 100. ESPN did the top 100 athletes of the century, and Secretariat was in the top 5. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is that OJ was one of the top athletes of the fucking century. I'm pretty sure he wasn't worried about some fucking dude, anybody, no matter what color his skin. He was probably more worried about the guy who was fucking his wife, and he probably maybe had a moment. Dude, you don't think OJ could have whipped some ass? Still to this day. Have you seen any footage of the man? OJ. That was the past. We're talking about 20 years ago. He's got his legs, bro. OJ. So it is a race thing. Basically, that was my question: is it a race thing? OJ, you answered my question is yes, because you got emotional about the shit. I even said that he probably did it. I didn't even say he probably did it.
Now that's what we're here to see.
Maybe I'm not, but I feel like it's. I don't feel like I'm making a bad one, and I feel like it's definitely racial.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Well, I'm talking about something that happened in like '89 or whatever. So, there wasn't none of that going on, bro. It was a knife. We cut a chick off her head, who was probably 5'5" or some shit, and another dude with a knife cut his head off. I don't know the facts, but do you? You love to act like you were at all these places, cruising through the reports and shit. So do you feel like something you read is more valid than something you hear? Or do you feel like they often come from the same place? Did you read, are the facts not supposed to be reported? I mean, what I heard was supposedly totally different than what you read. And if so, why wasn't that included on his case? I could ask you the same question. Okay. Let's still talk about that anymore then. Because I don't want to argue with you over some shit that nobody has anything but an opinion on. No matter how you act about it. The only thing you have on your side with OJ is the color of your skin. And that's why that was my whole question. Is this about skin color versus facts? That was my whole question. They were? No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Fuck, I have no idea. They're morons.